Hello everyone, welcome to your March 2021 tarot card reading. Thanks so much for being here. March is going to feel a lot lighter than February, that's for sure. February was a heavy month. A lot of transformations were happening underneath the surface, and March is just going to feel more like a collective sense of relief and a collective exhale. So lots of things to look forward to. We have a Pisces New Moon around the middle of the month. We are moving into Aries season, which is always wonderful and exciting. It's full of fresh beginnings. And that's happening on the 20th. And then we're ending everything off with a Libra full moon. So much gentle energy and just a lot of energy around new beginnings and finally seeing all of our hard work manifest in the real world. So it's going to be great. Let's get started and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much. Hello Libra, welcome to your March reading. I wonder if March has already felt for you very healing. And there's a really big emphasis for Libras in the month of March on not only healing, but looking at past wounds and almost using that as a way to inform your decisions moving forward. And I think Aries season, which is your opposite sign, Aries season for you is usually very significant. And I think this time for you is not only going to be about fresh starts and really amazing, great things manifesting for you in the real world, but also very healing. I think that Libra full moon at the very end of the month on the 28th, where Venus and Chiron are going to be connecting, there's going to really be so much healing that happens for you there. And I just keep seeing this contrast of the Ace of Cups with the Three of Swords, and it tells me how far Libra has come. And I do think you've gone through quite a bit in terms of your heart space, and perhaps there was a betrayal or a heartbreak that happened, but it really is behind you. And I'm going a little backwards here, but I do think that once that Libra full moon happens and once we move into Aries season, you're really going to start seeing this past situation or situations, plural, as those holes in your heart there are for more fresh light to come in, with the star here as well. It's like this light from the star is not only healing you, but it's allowing you to understand. It's like it's also lighting up your wounds, your past wounds, even any current wounds. And it's allowing you to gain this new perspective that this doesn't have to be it, and that you can really love more and again, and you're really seeing it in a positive light. I really do think that. So you got the Ace of Cups, as I said, the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Star, and the Three of Swords. So it just really feels like everything is coming up, Libra, and things are really going well for you in March. And I'm not just saying that. Like, you have the Ace of Cups, which is you understanding your worth and your value, and as a result of that, it pouring over freely. And so then the people around you feel it, and the situations in your life, they turn out all the better for it. I really think the love you have for yourself right now, Libra, is pouring over, and it's affecting every single aspect of your life. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse it tells me that you're kind of just smooth sailing through. And like I said before, things just are going your way, I think, because you're so aligned with yourself and also with this Page of Wands energy. I think you're really embracing that more fiery approach to things and more of that, because you're definitely capable of it, being a cardinal sign. I think you're tapping into your more youthful self and maybe your inner child, and as a result of that, you're feeling so passionate and creative, and you're seeing things being built in the real world with those, see those pyramids there? Because you are almost embracing this fearless nature and kind of just laser focused straight ahead, very optimistic. It's just bleeding into every part of your life. And I think you got the Ten of Pentacles because you're building towards this. And I just think Libra is going to be feeling really stable and like they have a firm, solid foundation with the Ten of Pentacles here. You could even be feeling very financially stable, but there really is an emotional breakthrough happening here, and I do think it's near the end of the month with the Star and the Three of Swords. Like, this really feels like you not only are gaining such a profound understanding of your current state and your headspace and your heart space, but you're also able to look at past things that have not maybe gone your way as things are going now, and you're almost able to look at these things with compassion and empathy, whereas maybe you weren't able to do that so easily before. And it's because of that perspective that you're gaining, where you're not feeling so defensive and on guard, like I said, you can really use this pain to your advantage and use it to propel you forward in a very vulnerable, open way. I'm going to clarify these probably more than usual, but first let's do the oracle cards. So you got the Courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. Yeah, and this just feels like similar to the Ace of Cups here, where it's like, look at all that blossoming and blooming imagery here with the flowers and the petals and the leaves, and then all of the peonies here. Are you feeling super confident in March? I think Libra is just so in their element. I think you're feeling super aligned right now, and it's like people around you see that, and it's like you have this glow to you because this love you have for yourself is just literally pouring over. And I think you're allowing your nuances and the things that make you different and unique to actually be seen. And maybe you didn't always feel that way, Libra. Maybe you felt like the things that made you more unique couldn't be shown. Like, the Star is all about being very vulnerable and open, because this person is, they're completely naked here for a reason. Because they're trusting and they're open and they feel secure and safe. So let yourself be seen. Let this star shine and keep being creative and passionate and maintaining like that youthful innocence almost, because I think it's gonna be really, really great for you with the Ten of Pentacles here. You also got, my outer experiences are are a reflection of my internal condition. Yes, exactly. What was I saying at the beginning? You are feeling just so secure in yourself that the people around you notice that. People are taking notice of you, Libra. And I think things are really going your way and turning out great because you internally are feeling that way as well. You also got, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. I feel like Libra's been super zen, which is like good for you because a lot of signs have been struggling lately with just that, with being themselves and finding that inner calm and that inner peace. I'm just seeing this owl here with their eyes closed, and like I truly think you're just feeling so comfortable in your own skin. And I think there's going to be a lot of fresh new beginnings for you when Aries season starts on the 20th. And you're going to start seeing that your real world and the world, or the world around you, that things start happening for you. And it's because you've reflected and you've done the inner work, and so things are starting to appear and show up, and all these stars here are manifesting in your life. And it's just kind of like a cycle, right? Like you see it happening and it causes you to feel better, and so it keeps showing up almost. And so I really want you to maintain that mentality because it's working really great for you. Let's clarify this 10 of Pentacles here. This 10 of Pentacles. The Hermit. Yeah, like it's like you've really done the inner work and you've gotten quiet with yourself and you've asked those tough questions. And remember what I was saying, that perspective, that new sort of enlightened, wise perspective is what's bringing you to this 10 of Pentacles. And you're truly seeing light where maybe there wasn't light before. And you're able to look at a situation like this where you were probably really hurt and betrayed. And it's like you're understanding now, you're holding up the light to it. Like this Hermit here. You're like, oh, that's what that was. That's why I went through that, to get me here. Let's clarify the Page of Wands. I feel like there's like a project, like a cool new project coming up, or you're currently working like with some really cool people. Yeah, Knight of Cups maybe, where it's just really inspiring you. And I truly think it's having you, it just is making you feel very youthful and you're having fun. And Libra loves to have fun, so I love that for you. It could even be, if this is a person in your life, like either an old person or a new person, they could be more fiery and passionate and very youthful. And they could even be offering you something. It could be someone who makes you feel more playful and youthful. All right. But these energies are complementing each other here. And it's like they're both headed in the same direction here. And I'm just seeing a lot of freedom and openness. Again, when you are embodying this and the Ace of Cups and the Star, you attract that into your life. And I think that's what's happening here. You're attracting these cool partnerships and these cool projects and maybe this romantic partner, because you're truly embodying that love that you want. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. So you got the Five of Wands. Let's do one more. Oh. And the Two of Swords. Yeah, I think this was a situation where I think it was a betrayal that took you by surprise. You weren't expecting it. And it was something that caused probably a lot of chaos and conflict in your life, probably with another group of people. And I love that you're able to look at this situation now with just total understanding, and you're just at peace with it all now. Because I think you're understanding that this was never for you anyway. This chaos and the backstabbing, it was never in the cards for you. And you've really grown past that to, like, I can't even express it. Like, this isn't even on your level anymore. Like, you've evolved, you've excelled. So it's not even in your peripheral anymore. But, you know, with the Libra full moon, there may come a moment when during that full moon where you pause and you consider and you're like, wow, like, you're just going to look at it from a completely different perspective and a different lens. And I think that's going to be extremely healing for you. And it's like, once that happens, that's it. Like, I'm good to go, onward and upward. This is lovely for you, Libra. I honestly think it's going to be a fantastic month for you. And I think come April, you're just going to be on a roll, getting things done. Everything you want is going to start appearing in the real world. And I think that's lovely. So I'm going to leave it there. Have an amazing rest of your month. And I'll see you next month. Take care.